The time is now. Let's make this moment let it young. The time is now. Let's make this moment last. Give up yourself onto the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself onto the moment. Let's make this moment last.
Yes, absolutely. But nevertheless, every goal counts, even if they hit the ball or you just happen to hit the ball, have hit your face. They all still count at the end of the day. And Liverpool
No, it's
now
a
2-0 for the
goal.
good. And well, the action doesn't stop at Anfield all season, and tonight is no different. Dave Armstrong, there's been a third goal, but for who this time?
Yeah, it's Derby County. They're right back into it, and it's a wonderful finish from Pearson. Stephen Pearson's just come down. He's run into a really good spot. I'll tell you what, if I was the Liverpool manager, I'd be wondering where the hell Jamie Carragher's been. He should have tracked Pearson. He switched off. He's let Pearson run off his shoulder, and he slotted it into the bottom left-hand corner. Tough one for Reina to get to, but Derby County still well and truly in this tie.
Yeah, absolutely. It's game on as far as Derby County are concerned. And certainly it is when it comes to the club, anything can happen in that regard. But we have halftime across the grounds, and we'll give you a full update now of the current fifth round fixtures. Starting off with the All Premier League game between Birmingham City and Wigan Athletic. Emil Heskey taking the lead for Wigan Athletic there, and unfortunately Raphael sent off for Birmingham. So now it's all looking like Wigan will proceed into the next round if things stay the way they are. It is still a cracking game between Charlton and Ipswich Town. It started off with an early goal from Ipswich thanks to Pablo Quanago in the 3rd minute, and an own goal then from Nicky Weaver put Ipswich up 2-0 then for the League One side, and that was until a late goal from Zhang Ji just before half time to get Charlton back into the game. So it certainly is game on in that regard. As we were just mentioning there, Liverpool are 2-1 up against Derby County. Robbie Keane at the double, but a late goal there by Stephen Pearson means Derby are not out of this whatsoever. But I think it's fair to say Doncaster Rovers' adventure in the FA Cup will end today as they are 5-0 down at half-time to Manchester City. 5 different goal scorers to be precise: Stephen Ireland, Giovanni, Emil Mbenza, Vedran Kaluka, and for good measure, an unfortunate own goal for Gareth Roberts to put Manchester City comfortably through to the next round of the FA Cup. Potential upset on the cards here indeed, as Aston Villa are currently taking the lead against Manchester United at Old Trafford thanks to a Gareth Barry penalty. Certainly game on in that regard. There's an all-London affair between Millwall and Watford. Currently Watford are leading 1-0 thanks to an early goal from Damien Francis, but certainly it's still all to play for in that one. The Tranmere Rovers, who have been very much a surprise fixture in both cups this season, is certainly giving Reading a very honest game indeed. Goals for Liam Rossinier and Michael Dorson. Unfortunately, not enough because Mike Jones has got a goal back for Tranmere Rovers, even though Tranmere are down to 10 men. Carl Tremarco sent off earlier in the game, and yet they're still in it. What a fighting spirit there is from the team, from the Wirral. And then finally, the other Premier League fixture from this game, or from this round, I should say, between Tottenham and West Ham. Jasper Kroenke is the difference there for Spurs, 1-0, hopefully trying to recover from their loss in the Capital One Cup final earlier in the week. And that's all your roundup. And when we come back, the second halves will be kicking off.
Second half.
Ooh. Ah! Go, yeah, chaos.
Oh!
Yeah, it's another goal at Anfield. It's a 4th one. Is it an equaliser for Derby County, or has Liverpool just set the game to bed, Dave Armstrong?
Yeah, game's been pretty much put to bed early on here, unless Derby County can mount something. But it's it's a bit of luck, isn't it? It's been whipped in there. Jamie Carragher's got a header off the bar and it lands straight to Daniel Agger. So it's 3-1 to Liverpool. It's getting tougher and tougher for Derby this afternoon.
Yeah, Derby County starting to get swept away here by the red tide that is Liverpool's front attack. Very impressive indeed. Daniel Agger now getting in on the fun with a goal for him, his first goal, I believe, this season for Liverpool. We'll get to the Boffins in the office to confirm that. Certainly not in the habit of scoring, to say the least. There have been goals left, right, and centre across the country, but we'll give you some of the bullet points. Manchester United have equalised against Aston Villa thanks to Carlos Tevez. That was from the penalty spot. And Duda has scored for Spurs against West Ham. They look to be going through to the next round. Millwall have completed a fight back against Watford thanks to Kilby and Keith Andrews. As things stand, Doncaster getting the goal back against Manchester City thanks to Jamie Hayter. And the goals aren't finishing there. It is still 1-0 to Wigan against Birmingham. And it looks like we have another
So,
goal at Anfield to finish off the game. Dave Armstrong, game set match.
game, set, and match in the 89th minute. John Arnorisa latches onto a ball, and Derby are just dead on their legs at this point. You know, they thought they would have had a bit of life coming into the second half. It's just not happened for them. Davis gets a header down. Risa just peels away from his marker, and it's down into bottom left-hand corner. Bywater could do nothing. You thought Derby would have maybe mounted a bit of, an attack in the second half, but the goal early on just killed it. And it's all over here, with an unfortunate injury to Alexandra Pato. So our wishes go out to him. He's been injured here this afternoon at Anfield, but we're not quite done yet. We thought the referee blown the whistle, but he hasn't. Mangione back to Davis. I think the referee is about to call it. We're 2 minutes over. 5 minutes into what should have been 3 minutes, or 3 minutes minimum, I suppose. And Derby are trying to mount something here in this added time. We're now closing in on 6 minutes, double the amount of minimum added time. Montanu has been on some form, and Okazaki, Shinji Okazaki, gets a consolation in the 95th minute with Derby County.
Yeah, one of the new recruits to the Rams over January. It's very much sustaining their impressive league form and have got the recruitments to show it. If it's not Vlad Monteau, it's Shinji Okazaki that's coming in with the goals. But ultimately, it is only a consolation goal, and it is now full time at Anfield. Derby County losing 4-2 to the home side, and Liverpool through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And indeed, we have the full-time scores now from across the grounds, and we'll start off as we did last time at St Andrews, as Wigan Athletic very much sustained their good start to the game and very much doubled down with a 3-0 win now against 10-man Birmingham City. Emil Heskey's opener in the first half consolidated with a double from Michael Brown, both from the penalty spot. Birmingham's ill discipline very much betraying them in the end. Ipswich Town thought they were cruising at half-time as they were 2-0 up, 2-1 up, I should say, against Charlton Athletic, but unfortunately, they have now lost 3-2 to the Championship side. Kevin Monet Paquette got the equaliser for Charlton, and then Zheng Ji got his second 5 minutes from time to knock out Ipswich Town and end their FA Cup dream. What a shame that is for the Tractor Boys, but what a result for Charlton Athletic. As we mentioned at Anfield, Liverpool beating Derby County 4-2, but a late injury for Alexander Pato. We'll be waiting to hear news on that. Hopefully not putting too much of a blemish on that game. Manchester City were very comfortable in the end against League One Doncaster Rovers. As you mentioned, Stephen Ireland starting off the day with a solid goal for him, a double in the end for Giovanni and for Emil Mbenza on that one, and Bernard Kaluka an own goal for Gareth Roberts. Unfortunately, James Hayter's surprise goal was not enough for Manchester for that game in the end. He still lose that game 7-1. At Old Trafford, it all looked for a long time that Aston Villa were going to cause an upset after their early penalty for Gareth Barry. But Carlos Tevez did get a penalty for himself and converted it to equalise. And then it was Anderson who scored the winner in the end to put Manchester United through to the next round and save Jose Mourinho's blushes in that one. Elsewhere, we mentioned the All-London derby between Millwall and Watford. Watford were leading in the first half, but a phenomenal fight back by Tom Gilby and Wayne Andrews, who scored the goals in the end to put Millwall through to the next round. And despite Tranmere Rovers' valiant efforts, unfortunately, they fell foul in the end of their own discipline and of Reading, who scored 3-1 in that one. Liam Senior, Mikael Dawson and Andre BK, that one being a penalty. Tranmere Rovers ending the game with 9 men after Tremarco and Cansdale Shearer were both sent off in that game. And the last game of the round was between Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham United. Jasper Kroenke taking the lead in the first half, and then Duda consolidating that lead in the second to knock the Hammers out of the FA Cup.
Yo, Jean Monet, Kevin Monet, Paquette for Charlton. How
You
you
love your
like
old
it?
pet projects, don't you? You love like just
How
like
you like it, baby?
yeah, you fucking not like just be that disruptor, be a disruptor to the
I
natural order, you know,
wonder if
little
my gaffer
contrarian
was playing
bastard
for
that you are.
Doncaster at this point.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, he's at Bristol City.
Mm.
My current gaffer, Edinburgh City, is at Bristol. He's 28.
That's gas, isn't it?
There he is.
Happy to head on him. Okay. What was I thinking about?
Bobby Keane. West Ham are up to 5th.
Mm. Never
Interesting.
tidy outfit in this
Interesting.
game.
Sex, drugs, and Carlton Cole.
Fuck yeah, man. That's all you need in the football team.
Or is that Villa I'm thinking? I think that's Villa I'm thinking of. Craig Bellamy. Alberto Solano. Hope he in this one? Yeah, 33. Long time since his Newcastle days.
Mm.
So Feyenoord are beating Bayern 2-0.
The match here between City and PSG has been an absolute fucking cracker.
Yeah, PSG with 3 goals on the trot after
Yeah.
City had 2 in 3 minutes.
Should have been
Fucking
four, to be
hell.
honest. Like probably possibly five. Like it's been. Yeah, they had another one ruled off in the first half as well, didn't they? So yeah.
Real Madrid 5-1 over Salzburg. Arsenal are 3-0 now.
Mm.
Who scored the third goal for Arsenal? Odegaard. Odegaard.
Hurdigard.
Odegaard.
Hurdigard.
Right, I'm going to call it a day after that one. Whew. What time is the Saturday game on? I'm the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday.
Nice. I am the
What
I am
time
in
is
I
your
am the
game?
3 p.m. kickoff myself.
So, right, let me
There's
save the
one
game.
there's one player I'm trying to find in this save file, and if I find him, I'll be a very happy camper.
But you have to remember, like this file is when we started this. This was like the release day file. There's
Yes.
been 7 versions since, so
Mm.
chances are you may find them in the newer ones. Which one are you looking for?
It's grand. I thought he'd be here, but he's not, so don't worry about it.
Okay, no. Who is it?
Oh,
Out of
oh,
curiosity.
I was because you're looking for your own gaffer there. I was looking for mine because I
Steve
wasn't sure
Bradley.
where he was. Like, so I had to look him up on transfer market to see where he would be in 2008. So, but unfortunately, he does not. Yeah, I think he would have been in the League of Ireland still at that point. So it's all good.
Well, Stephen Bradley.
Yeah, he was a Drogheda.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. This was the
So
Aircom League at this point, and no game put
that's
the
right.
fucking Aircom League in it.
That
Like,
is absolutely correct. Yes,
Champ Manager may have had Aircom League in it,
maybe I don't know.
maybe, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, right. Ooh, 10 and 10 in the inbox. What's happened here?
Oh,
Oh, that's only good things. That's
De
great.
Guzman gets Young Player of the Month.
Yep. Yep. Not surprised to be honest. But there's Pato. Pato made top three. And I
Yes,
got
he
manager of the
did.
month ahead of Kike and Avram Grant. That's good. Manager of the month. I shall take that to the fucking bank. And
So
now
he's
to
out for
wash it down.
Pato's out for 2 weeks.
It's all right. Could be
Not too
worse.
bad. Not as bad
Yeah.
as I thought it would have been.
Yes. And now to wash this down with a nice pint of home win against Wigan.
Quarterfinal draw today.
Ooh. Oh yes. Fill us in there, Davo.
Yeah, we'll
Who do you
do.
want?
Who do I want? Fucking
Hmm.
I'll take Wigan. I'll take Charlton. Millwall.
Yeah. You're not risking fate against Man United then, no?
No, Tottenham against Reading's the first game.
Okay.
Reading at home to Tottenham. Man United at home to Wigan.
Okay. It's looking good for you. So you
Millwall
either
against Man City. So by
Ooh.
default, I've got Charlton.
Deadly. So it's either a home or away tie then, isn't it?
I'm at home to Charlton, but it also means that their best player can't play against me.
Mmm. Oh, the humanity. And interestingly enough, because Man United are still in the FA Cup, our match has been moved to the 20th. Stay of execution for the fuckers.
Well, here's the official lineup for the quarterfinal of the FA Cup.
Yeah,
Reading at home to Tottenham, United at home to Wigan, Millwall at home to Man City, and Liverpool at home to Charlton. So what we could end up with, going if you went on paper,
yeah,
would have a Liverpool v Spurs and a Manchester derby, or we could have Man United against Liverpool in the semi-final.
yeah. There's a few that's it's running out of permutations there a little bit. Because yeah, like I said, because like United are at home, you can't see them losing against
Yeah.
fucking Wigan anyway. That's for sure. So
Mm-mm.
right, all right, one for the road, Davo. Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, let's do it. Right. So who have you got in the lead today?
I have West Hamwich Albion.
Ooh, West Hamwich Albion. That's a tricky enough fucking game, actually.
West Ham sandwich. I have West Ham and eggs.
Yeah, ham and eggers, as they say, as the jobbers would say. But unfortunately, the no jobbers in this fucking save file, Dave. They are a serious outfit with serious trousers.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one.
Hmm.
No, I am not. I changed tactics a bit here.
Jesus. I really shouldn't be enjoying a PSG victory, but because it's against Man City, I definitely am.
Yeah, you fucking well should.
I'm a sassy cunt.
Ronaldo's still injured. Fucking hell.
That puts Man City out of the top 24 by the way, and they're 2 points adrift.
Oh, out of
Because
the
Celtic,
Champions League, huh?
as things stand, yes. And
Wow, and Celtic are
yeah.
above them.
Now, Harris, by the time this video comes out, we'll know if they're actually out of the Champions League. So
Yeah, true,
I
true.
might be made a fool of by that time, but sure, we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
Historians of the past, just let me enjoy this one, okay?
Well,
And
Celtic
we now,
won tonight. Celtic are ahead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they're actually guaranteed. They're true now. They're official because City are losing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. We've elapsed 20 minutes here at Upton Park with little or no chances to show for both teams. Very much cagey in their approach in this early kickoff. Both of them in action in the FA Cup midweek. Liverpool dispatching Derby County, whereas West Ham had a bruising affair against Tottenham and were eliminated. Stefan Defour here with space to run and space to possibly shoot, but Pepe Reina preempted with the shot there and gratefully catches the ball in his hands. Liverpool currently 7 points away from the leaders Manchester United after what was a sobering loss to Chelsea. But they will still believe that they do have something to say in this title race, and will be there to capitalise on any slip-ups from the top two. As things stand, however, it is currently 0-0 between these two teams. very little to speak of in terms of concrete chances. Definitely the forward came closest, but Liverpool do look to be turning the screw on a little bit as they settle into this game. West Ham, of course, will be looking at Tottenham Hotspur ahead of them and hoping that they're to avenge their FA Cup loss by stealing Champions League football against them. And Dean Ashton, you would have put your house on him scoring that header, but he somehow fires it wide, and that is a gilt edge opportunity for West Ham that he might not get again in that game. And Reece now will take this throw. Javier Mascherano gives it back to the Norwegian, and it's fed out now to Xabi Alonso. Mascherano finds Arango in space. He deploys Steve Finnan, who's going to go for the shot, and Rob Green fumbles the ball into his own net. Steve Finnan's shot obviously had more fizz on it than we thought because Rob Green could not get a superb handle on that. And it is now 1-0 to Liverpool. Massive goal in their season again. Just showing their quality, especially away from home. And Rob Green really will be disappointed with himself on that one. He thought he should have got at least better control on that ball. And the West Ham fans obviously not happy with that, but Liverpool now will be looking to hold on to this result. Juan Arango now standing over this free kick. Rips it in, looking for Jamie Carragher, and that game set and match. Jamie Carragher, remarkably his third goal of the season, his biggest outlay so far in his career. And what a massive goal that is for his team. Local lad who has played nearly every game of his career for Liverpool. And it's very much a goal he is going to cherish and enjoy. Xabi Alonso now finds a sneaky ball to Ricardo Vazte. Sidney Govou sitting at the edge of the D there. He's elected to keep possession and use Steve Finnan, who is always a goal scorer. Jamie Carragher with a lofty ball in, and Ricardo Vazte putting too much power on it in the end and blasting it over. But indeed, in fact, I think Rob Green got a touch on it. It is, in fact, a corner. Xabi Alonso will take it. The whistles from the shed end of Upton Park, but Rob Green safe hands on that occasion. Liverpool now look to be comfortable now as the last few minutes elapse in this game. And with 10 league games left in their season, they are 5 points away from the leaders of Manchester United and 4 away from Chelsea, both later to play later on today. Chelsea against Wigan at home, while Manchester United face a tricky away assignment at Reading.
I'm such a shit house.
And that's the evening kickoff.
I put Scott Carson on for the last 7 minutes.
That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. Like,
yep, that happened.
that did happen, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I've had my fun,
and that's all that matters. Okay, and now my turn. So,
hello, good sir.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, good sir. Chelsea are 0-0 with Wigan.
Yes, just about to kick off here. So let's see how we do.
Jeez, I forgot about that Wigan kit.
So still doing a bit of rotation. So
I noticed.
Well, not massively now. In fairness, I'm getting Rafinha back up to speed. I'm giving Leighton Baines some minutes, and De Guzman is starting ahead of Mikel.
And Shevchenko is up front.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just leaving. Let Drogba rest up a little bit. Same with Kalou, so want them right as rain. Well, we got Fulham next after this, so then Fulham and then fucking Valencia and United the same week is a bit brutal. So
oh Jesus Christ! Right, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, you're on Jeff Stelling duty to see us off this session.
Good afternoon and welcome to Gillette Soccer Saturday. Some big games this afternoon at the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Of course, earlier on, Liverpool won against West Ham at Upton Park 2-0. Finnan and Carragher getting the goals there. And we have just kicked off at Stamford Bridge. There's already a goal, Robert Huth for Middlesbrough against Birmingham. They take the lead at the Riverside. 2-0 now. Stuart Downing with the goal for Middlesbrough. Doubles their lead against Birmingham. And they are the only 2 goals scored so far this afternoon at the 3 o'clock kickoffs. We will keep you posted, should I say, with those scores. You still hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then my fucking screen's gone.
Oh dear. Oh, we have Dave or Jeff, we have a red card situation here. Wigan are down to 10 men. Titus Bramble has just taken Andrei Shevchenko down with 2 full challenge from the back of the woeful challenge. I'm actually amazed that Shevchenko isn't injured from that. But Titus Bramble is off the pitch, and Wigan are down to 10 men here. It's still goalless here at Stamford Bridge.
And we're back. So red card there at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, a one-man advantage sometimes is more difficult to play against 10 men, but we'll find out in a moto with a challenge, of course, on Rafinha. And we will go back to all the scores around the grounds.
Penalty.
And we've a penalty shout at Stamford Bridge, but for who, Jonathan?
Yeah, it's for Chelsea. Well, that's what the referee is checking with his linesman here to see if he saw the same thing. Yeah, they both noticed a push on Maluda, and it's going to be it looks to be the number 7. It's Andrei Shevchenko who's going to take it. Hopefully he's not heard from that uh challenge earlier on from Bramble. It doesn't seem to be because he's just put away the penalty. Jeff, Andrei Shevchenko. Yeah, Chris Kirkland rooted to the spot. He thought Shevchenko was going to game him there with a shot down the middle, but Shevchenko top bins, and Chelsea are now 1-0 up against 10 man Wigan.
So Shevchenko ruling the roost at Stamford Bridge, putting Chelsea up against Wigan. And we'll take a look at the scores around the grounds. Arsenal taking the lead through Ryan Giggs against Derby County, and Everton losing 1-0 in their game against Tottenham Hotspur. Dimitar Berbatov with the goal there. 3-0 now, with O'Neill getting the goal for Middlesbrough at the Riverside.
Okay, and it's halftime here for us.
So it is half time across the games in the Barclays Premier League. My fucking screen keeps cutting out. Why is that cutting out?
Is it your HDMI?
I'm using DisplayPort at the moment, so it could be.
Mm.
There we go. Should fix that.
Okay.
No, why is it fucking doing that?
Yeah. Ooh, good save.
Fucking hell, what is going on here?
Oh, Jesus. Nearly a screamer for John Terry there. Fucking Wigan are racking up the fucking yellow cards here. It's nuts. Here we go. Ah, just out, just over. That's frustrating. Man. Oh, Jesus. They hit the post. They did. The post. Blue Earns. Little corner here. Come on. Oof. You want to get that ball back. Just left it there with the Wigan player. He doesn't need the ball. We shouldn't be giving him the ball like that. That's quite bad. That's quite a problem. Oh, what a ball. And there's 2-0 goal.
I'm
Joe
gonna have
Cole.
to. I'm not gonna be able to do the
That's grand.
Talk
Here's our
Saturday
out.
because I need to keep the taskbar open so this game doesn't crash. I think it's actually FM that's causing this.
Ah, right, okay. Ah, it's been ruled out. All right, that goal has been ruled out. It was I think it was Joe Cole, but I think it was probably offside, I'd say. Yes, he is
Yeah,
offside. He is
fractional
offside
offside.
from that. So that's fine.
So if I go back into the game, yeah, it's going to shut off again. Yeah,
Okay,
it
no
seems to be
worries.
FM that's causing this.
That's a pity. Sure, I'll keep you posted then. So the Guzman's got it across in for Rafinha. Joe Cole's in the box here. Shevchenko as a pop. Blocked. Pizarro and out to Baines. So we are still hammering Wigan, but it's the most comprehensive 1-0 victory I've ever seen, I'll be honest. Still not over yet. There's still a couple of minutes to go.
Once I get it saved, once I get back to the menu, I can actually save it. Then I'll
Yeah.
have to shut it down, but I'll keep obviously Zoom will still be on.
Ah, yeah. Don't worry about that. And yeah, full time. Chelsea beat Wigan 1-0, despite their best efforts to get more of their players sent off. They're quite an aggressive team, I must say. But yeah, actually, at this point, I'll do the classified scores. Actually,
Yeah,
no, I
go
won't.
for
I'll
it.
wait till we have the evening games sorted out first, and then we'll go from
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, makes most sense because then you can save from the main menu.
Yeah, was your start menu up?
No.
There you go, it's the game. That's not that, at least you know what it is then.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Right.
And then versus that again. I'm a bit gassy tonight. Doesn't smell. No, it doesn't actually smell. Like
Mm,